Ladies and gentlemen, the housing market is in a full blown recession. And I think many of us saw this coming when we saw rent constantly going up and skyrocketing in the country. And you saw builders out here struggling because of shortages and also building material costs surging, and now it is hard to get a mortgage. It's very difficult. And there's a lot of people that have houses on the market and they're not selling right away. Even if they drop the price, people are just not out here grabbing those homes up now. So the US falls into a housing recession as mortgage rates, building costs surge. Mm-mm-mm. So the US housing market has plunged into a full blown recession as tightened economic policy and surging expenses weigh on home builders. Builder confidence has plummeted for 8 consecutive months, marking its worst stretch since the housing market imploded in 2007 in the midst of the Great Recession. And many of you remember that. According to data released on Monday, the National Association of Home Builders, Wells Fargo Housing Market Index fell 6 points to 49 in August, falling below its break even point of 50 for the first time since 2020. Tighter monetary policies from the Federal Reserve has persistently elevated construction costs, have brought on a housing recession. Mm-mm-mm. So, demand within the once booming housing market has slowed considerably in recent months as surging mortgage rates and steep purchase. These are the lockout for many prospective home buyers. So, yeah, it is really difficult for you to go out there and just buy any home you want. So, mortgage rates have spiked in response to the Federal Reserve's move to raise interest rates to fight inflation. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate has nearly doubled since January. The affordability crisis has hampered the outlook for home builders that were already contending with abnormally higher expenses for construction materials and labor. And I did a story, I think it was probably back in 2021, on them facing shortages on building material, and that's been a struggle. So, ongoing growth in construction costs and high mortgage rates continue to weaken the market for single family home builders. A survey found more consumers are sitting on the sidelines due to the steep cost of buying homes, and what is a troubling sign for the market. Buyer traffic in August hit its all time lowest point since April of 2014. And that's excluding the time during the pandemic when that was going on. Mm-mm-mm. I mean, things are not looking up. Not in America, they're not. All right. So the NAHB's latest findings also indicates that home prices are on the decline, with 19% of home builders that responded to the survey saying that they've cut costs, the prices, since July. And what they're trying to do is encourage sales against protection cancellations, and those listings had a median price reduction of 5% off of their initial asking price. Yeah. So Dietz acknowledged The conditions within the markets could improve if inflation declines in the months ahead. And I don't think the inflation is going to drop by so much. And Joe Biden pretty much indicated that back in June when he said the inflation would be around for a long time. Okay, so home builders face steep construction and labor costs. However, as signs grow that the rate of inflation is nearing a peak, long term interest rates have stabilized, which will provide some stability for the demand side of the market in the coming months. But you know what, y'all? Look, you got some of the biggest, most major holidays just a few months away. They're not going to drop these prices. They're trying to profit as long as and as much as they can. As the Post reported earlier this month, the median cost of a single family existing home surged 14.2% year over year to 100 I'm sorry, to 413,500 according to the National Association of Realtors. The group noted that affordability of single family homes dramatically tumbled during the second quarter. So it just don't look good right now for the housing market. And I'm surprised they're admitting that the housing market is in a full-blown recession. Usually they don't like admitting these things, even when it is, in fact, true. They still like to conceal it and hide it and not admit it. But in this case, they are admitting it. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.